Did you know that between Halloween and New Year's Eve, the average American gains about 10 pounds? It doesn't have to be that way. And so today I want to share with you some of my favorite holiday hacks so that you can enjoy yourself with your friends and family and not feel like you have to deprive yourself around the holidays. Alright, so the very first hack we're going to discuss today is do not skip meals. This is so important. Most people think that if they just go ahead and starve themselves throughout the day, they'll be able to eat more and not contribute to fat storage. However, this is absolutely inaccurate and it's setting you up for disaster. So don't skip your meal because this will throw off your blood sugars, leaving you absolutely ravenous. So when you actually sit down to have your meal, you're going to consume way more than you would have if you would have just eaten regular meals throughout the day. One thing that you can do is with your breakfast and your lunch or earlier in the day, I would try to avoid the starchy carbohydrates. So don't start your morning off with a bunch of oatmeal or hash browns, potatoes, rice, any of those kind of things. Save those starchy carbohydrates for your actual dinner. All right, so hack number 2 piggybacks off of hack number 1 by not skipping meals. We want to make sure that we start our morning off with a balanced breakfast, focusing on moderate protein, moderate healthy fat, and non-starchy carbohydrates. So hack number 3 is really important. You want to make sure you get in some form of exercise, whether it's a 20 to 30 minute brisk walk before you start spending your time in the kitchen and getting everything ready for the family to come over. You want to make sure you get some form of exercise in so that you can deplete a little bit of your glycogen bank so you'll have more room for those starchy carbohydrates with your evening meal. You can do something as easy as body weight squats in your living room, or do some dumbbell lifts with some canned goods that you have that you're going to be throwing together for a casserole later. Make it fun. Just make sure you get some form of exercise in before the day is over. So healthy hack number 4 is making sure that we stay hydrated throughout the day. A lot of times when we think that we're hungry, it's because we're actually thirsty. So it's very important that as you're running around, going crazy, trying to get everything ready and meet and greet all of your friends and family, that you make an effort to try and stay hydrated by having at least 1 glass of water every hour. That'll ensure that you keep your hydration up, especially if you plan on having any kind of alcoholic beverages, because they do act like diuretics. So healthy hack number 5. Hold off on the alcohol until later in the day. I know you want to be able to cut loose and enjoy yourself, and that's totally fine. So why don't we give some of these a try, like having a glass of red California organic wine, or maybe a glass of Tito's with water and slices of citrus fruits like lemon or lime. So healthy hack number 6. If you have any kind of dietary restrictions, make sure you come prepared. Bring a dish or an appetizer that you know will be safe for you to consume so that you aren't left scrambling at the last minute trying to figure out what to eat when you can't have gluten or you can't have dairy or some dietary restriction like that. So I have a couple of dishes that will be posted in the comment section where you can go and link to get some of my favorite healthy Thanksgiving sides that are either gluten-free, dairy-free, and vegetarian-friendly. So the final tip, healthy hack number 7, no deprivation. It's really, really important that you do not deprive yourself because you will set yourself up for disaster if you try to do so. So make sure you keep it in proportion, be mindful of your choices, and go ahead and indulge in all of your favorite dishes. I have a few easy tricks that you can use to try and keep things in balance, like make sure you eat slowly, chew your food thoroughly, set your fork or your utensils down in between bites, wait 20 minutes before you get up to go and get seconds. And if you're dying for your Aunt Betty's pumpkin pie, by all means, go ahead and indulge. Just keep your portion in check. Do not deprive yourself. You will regret it later, I promise you. I hope you found this video helpful and have a happy Thanksgiving.